So as we all know by now, CIG did an event for an F8C, and it was an absolute blunder of an event. It absolutely baffles me how CIG cannot manage to run a good event at all. Anytime it requires like some sort of loot, 9 times out of 10 they just put it into the loot pool cycle of bunkers, mining facilities, pretty much anywhere that generates any sort of box. At like the Halloween masks, for example. Go loot red boxes in the bunkers, pretty much. And they did the same thing with the F8C. Go find golden tickets in any lootable container at any location. And that made them incredibly easy to find. Albeit, it does seem like the tickets are a little more difficult to find now. I'm seeing a lot more people being like, oh, I can't find any of these gold tickets, which tells me they did have like a certain amount to put out into the servers. But, you know, how true that is, I don't know, but it definitely gives that kind of impression. That being said, I do have an extra one, so if anyone wants it, hop into my stream. Anyway, not only did they have this incredibly easy golden ticket to find in the servers, they did a platinum ticket. And this platinum ticket has majority of the time gone to a streamer. And no, it's not streamer privilege as everyone's screaming and wailing about. That's not the case. It's streamer advantage. They have a lot more eyes, they have a lot more friends, and they have orcs. They have more connections, more feelers, so it's a lot easier for them to hop to the server that has the ticket. Is that fair? No. Was it expected? 100%. So should have CIG done a better event because this was going to be the case? Absolutely. But what could they have done? Well, you're not going to really be able to avoid CIG having streamers flood the servers that have the platinum ticket because it's such a rare item. Of course they're going to want to cover it with content. It's good content, they're going to want to make a video on it, as they have. So that being said, I feel like that's unavoidable and fine as is, mostly because I can't think of a better solution for the platinum ticket. But what I think they should have done, which would have driven more sales and made a lot more people happy, they should have made like a bronze ticket, something, and have this bronze ticket be the one that has like a finite amount and it's super easy to find. And then have a golden ticket maybe spawn at Jump Town or something and run like a Jump Town event. So you're pulling out maize and then one of the times it pops out a loot crate and then you pull out the loot crate and it has a golden ticket in sight. Make that a finite amount. Would have driven everyone to be fighting and trying to hold Jump Town. Would have been way more entertaining. What benefit do you get out of the golden ticket? If they were to have done this, I think the bronze ticket would have been just what the golden ticket is currently. You could buy it as a war bond for $260 and then $300 if you melt it or use store credit. And then if you in a group or just solo manage to get a golden ticket via the event I just suggested, then it could have been like, oh, you get X percentage off on the F8C. Sure, it would have been like less rare, but it would have driven a more interesting event for the community. Because right now, everybody's just mad. Everybody's just screaming, oh, streamer privilege, platinum tickets don't exist. Anytime I go into a server right now, there is at least 2 to 5 people complaining in global chat about the platinum ticket situation. And to be fair, it's kind of justified. It's completely reasonable in my opinion. I'm upset about it, but not because I can't get the platinum ticket, but because I haven't been able to participate in the event. That is the main issue with this. It's not getting the platinum ticket being impossible. It's the exclusivity of the event in general. That's the problem. Hunting down a dev and fighting off a huge group of other people, that sounds amazing. I've yet to come across the event, and I have been on Star Citizen every single day during this event so far. No one in my org, No one on my friends list, no one that watches my streams has yet to been able to even take part in the event. That's the problem, CIG, and you should have thought it a little more thoroughly. At least with the proposition I'm making, it would have made it to where everyone can participate, whether they be solo, whether they be a group. Because with Jumptown, you can sneak your way in there if you're good. I mean, it is a little difficult to sneak in there. With a game like this, it's going to be hard to avoid a situation where a group is taking over the event. But that's the name of the game. That's how it works in an MMO of this nature. I used to play Last Oasis. I used to be a content creator for that. Game died because they failed to find a good balance of game loop and balance between small and big groups. They tried to appease one side, the other side get upset, and vice versa. And I'm kind of seeing a similar situation happen right now with Star Citizen. It doesn't concern me for the health of the game, but it does concern me as far as what the devs are thinking when it comes to making events like this. Make it to where, because you know streamers are going to have an advantage in some of these situations, even in the proposition I'm making. A streamer's definitely going to have advantage in that. But it's running in every server and not just relying on a dev hopefully popping into our server, praying to Christ Roberts that a dev pops into my server, and it doesn't happen. Make the event accessible to everybody, but make it challenging. Make it a percentage drop rate to pop into the Jumptown dispenser of Maze, and then let groups hold down the fort. Then no one has to be like, oh, I hope it's in my server, because it's going to be in your server. Whether you get that lucky percentage of it dropping or not, who knows? But you have the opportunity to take part in the event. And this even allows CIG to recycle content, which we all know they love doing. Look at all the bunker missions. Even their new bunker missions. It's nothing new. I mean, look at my video about the only good thing from 3.21. I'm just getting tired of the same old, and CIG is just not innovating on their events. People just want to take part. A lot of people that I've spoken to, they would like a chance at the platinum ticket, but they know they don't have a shot, but at least participating would be nice. Next time you do something like this, CIG, do a bronze ticket where it's like full price. Do a golden ticket with an event where everybody has to fight over the area and hope the percentage drop rate is in their favor. That one gives you a discount. And then even do a platinum ticket where devs are holding it. That way everybody has a shot at getting an F8C. Maybe even having to spend a little money, but at least they have a chance. Because not everybody has $260 or $300 to drop onto a ship. But I know some people would like a discounted price to be able to melt for and take part in a PvP event. You made this way too exclusive. You made it way too rare, and I would say maybe it's because they wanted to appease the people who have $10K plus invested into the game. But if that were the case, the event wouldn't have really happened to begin with. Those are my 2 cents. That's what I think they should have done for the F8C event. What do you think? Let me know down below. Hop into my stream live and let me know. Again, if you don't have a golden ticket and you want one, I have an extra. Apparently they're becoming difficult to find, so that's there too. Maybe I'll do like a giveaway raffle off kind of thing, depending on how many people want it. I stream every Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, starting at 2 p.m. Mountain Time, give or take. I don't know, man. This event got me really excited, but it was quite the blunder and quite the letdown. And I hope CIG does better in the future, but that's just copium. I don't think it's gonna happen. I think they're gonna rinse and repeat everything they do when it comes to a lootable item. It's just gonna end up in a box, and that's unfortunate. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you. Have a good rest of your day, morning, night, whatever happened to be for you. And I'll catch you next time.